Imagine a life where you spend less, stress less, and still enjoy more. Sounds impossible? It's not. Japanese minimalism is a simple way of living that helps people focus on what truly matters without wasting money on things they don't need. In today's world, we are constantly told to buy more new clothes, fancy gadgets, expensive vacations. But does all this spending make us happier? Studies show that too much stuff actually leads to more stress and less satisfaction. Meanwhile, Japan has mastered the art of living simply yet richly, following traditions that go back hundreds of years. But this video isn't just about decluttering your home. In this video, we'll explore 7 powerful Japanese principles that will help you save money smarter in 2025. These ideas will change the way you spend and how you live. By the end of this video, you'll discover that saving money doesn't have to feel like a sacrifice. Instead, it can lead to a happier, freer, and more meaningful life. Ready to learn the secrets of Japanese minimalism? Let's dive in. Number 1. Wabi-sabi, finding beauty in imperfection and rejecting expensive perfection. Wabi-sabi is a Japanese way of thinking that finds beauty in imperfection. It teaches that nothing in life is perfect, and that is okay. Cracks in a teacup, wrinkles on old fabric, or the fading color of a wooden table. These things tell a story. They are not flaws. They are part of the beauty of life. But in today's world, many people chase perfection, especially when it comes to spending money. People want the newest phone, the trendiest clothes, and the most perfect-looking home. Social media makes it worse, showing pictures of expensive lifestyles that seem flawless. This pressure to always have better things leads to endless spending. But Wabi-sabi reminds us that perfection is an illusion. Instead of throwing away an old table, why not appreciate its aged beauty? Instead of buying new clothes every season, why not enjoy the ones that are already in your closet? Wabi-sabi can change how we see money. It helps us let go of the need to buy things just to impress others. A second-hand coat can be just as warm as a new one. A phone from last year still works fine. A home with character is better than a perfectly staged house that feels empty. When we stop chasing perfection, we save money and feel happier with what we already have. Number 2. Danshari, the art of letting go of clutter and financial baggage. Danshari is a Japanese idea that means letting go of things that no longer serve a purpose. It is not just about cleaning up a messy home. It is about removing physical, mental, and financial clutter to create a simpler, more peaceful life. Many people hold on to things they don't need: old clothes, broken gadgets, or piles of paperwork. But the same thing happens with money. People keep unnecessary expenses just because they are used to them. Many people pay for gym memberships they never use, subscriptions they forget about, or credit cards with high fees. They continue spending on things that do not bring real value simply because they don't stop to question them. Danshari teaches that it is okay to let go. If something does not bring you happiness, peace, or true value, you don't need it. This mindset can help you save money without feeling deprived. By practicing Danshari, you start seeing the difference between what is necessary and what is just extra weight. Selling old items can bring in extra cash. Canceling and used services can free up money for things that truly matter. Letting go of bad spending habits can reduce stress and give you more control over your finances. A lighter life is a freer life. The less you carry physically, emotionally, and financially, the more space you have for what truly makes you happy. Number 3. Shinrin-yoku, nature's free therapy that cuts expenses. Shinrin-yoku means forest bathing in Japanese. It is the simple practice of spending time in nature to feel calm and refreshed. Many people think they need expensive vacations, spa treatments, or entertainment to relax. But nature offers free therapy that can reduce stress and improve well-being without costing a single dollar. Modern life is full of pressure, noise, and distractions. People often spend money on things they don't really need just to escape stress. Shopping, eating out, and entertainment become ways to feel better, but they also drain the budget. Instead of spending money to relax, Shinrin-yoku teaches that stepping into nature is enough. A walk in the park, sitting under a tree, or breathing fresh air in a quiet place can clear the mind and boost happiness. Being in nature also helps people make better financial decisions. When you slow down and disconnect from the fast-paced world, you stop feeling the urge to buy unnecessary things. Simple outdoor activities like hiking, picnics, and watching the sunset provide joy without spending money. Shinrin-yoku reminds us that true peace does not come from buying more, but from appreciating what is already around us. Number 4. Ma. The power of empty space to save money. In Japan, there is a concept called ma, which means the beauty of empty space. It is the idea that space is just as important as the things around it. In art, music, and even homes, ma creates balance and simplicity. But this idea is not just about design. It can also help you save money in a smart and stress-free way. Most people tend to fill every part of their lives with something new. The moment they get extra money, they rush to spend it. If they finish paying off a car loan, they quickly take on another. If they have free time, they fill it with shopping or entertainment. But Ma teaches us to pause before making decisions and to leave space between purchases, expenses, and even commitments. One simple way to apply Ma is to wait before buying. If you see something you want, don't buy it right away. Give yourself a few days. Often, you will realize you don't really need it. Another way to practice Ma is by removing unnecessary expenses instead of adding new ones. If you cancel a subscription or pay off a loan, resist the urge to replace it with something else. By embracing financial space, you can reduce stress, save more, and appreciate what you already have. Instead of chasing the next thing, Ma helps you find peace with less, and that is the real secret to financial freedom. Number 5. Hara hachibu. The 80% rule that saves you money on food. Hara hachibu is a Japanese habit that means eat until you are 80% full. It comes from Okinawa, where people live long and healthy lives. Instead of eating until they feel stuffed, they stop when they are satisfied but not completely full. This simple habit helps with health, but it can also be a powerful way to save money on food. Many people eat more than they need, which leads to higher grocery bills, more food waste, and expensive restaurant meals. Large portions and frequent snacking can quickly add up. Hara hachibu encourages people to slow down and eat mindfully, enjoying food without overindulging. When you eat less, you buy less, which means more savings over time. This idea also applies to grocery shopping and cooking. Instead of filling your fridge with too much food that might go bad, buying just what you need can prevent waste. Cooking smaller portions helps reduce leftovers that often get thrown away. Even dining out can be cheaper by ordering smaller meals or sharing dishes. Hara hachibu teaches that less is enough. By eating wisely, you can feel healthier, spend less on food, and appreciate every meal without waste. Number 6. Kintsugi, repair, don't replace, a radical way to save. Kintsugi is a Japanese art that repairs broken pottery with gold, making the cracks part of its beauty instead of something to hide. This idea is more than just fixing objects. It is a way of thinking that values repair over replacement. In today's world, people throw things away too quickly. A phone with a small crack, a sweater with a tiny hole, or shoes with worn-out soles often get replaced instead of fixed. But constantly buying new things is expensive and unnecessary. If something breaks, it does not mean it has lost its value. A repaired item can still be useful, and sometimes it becomes even more special. Learning to fix things instead of replacing them can save hundreds or even thousands of dollars every year. Simple repairs, like sewing a torn jacket or fixing a scratched table, can extend the life of your belongings. This habit also reduces waste and helps the environment. The same idea applies to finances. Instead of jumping to a new job when money feels tight, sometimes fixing bad spending habits is the real solution. Instead of switching banks, it may be better to fix budgeting mistakes. Kintsugi teaches that imperfections are not failures. They are chances to rebuild stronger. By choosing to repair, both in life and with money, we can learn to appreciate what we have and spend less along the way. Number 7. Ikigai, align spending with purpose. Ikigai is a Japanese word that means reason for being. It is the idea that true happiness comes from doing things that have meaning and purpose. People who follow Ikigai wake up every day feeling motivated because their life is filled with things that matter to them. This idea is often used for finding the right job or lifestyle, but it can also change how we spend money. Many people spend without thinking. They buy things because they are on sale, because someone else has them, or because they are bored. But spending without purpose often leads to regret, stress, and an empty bank account. Ikigai teaches that money should be used to support what truly brings joy and fulfillment. Instead of buying random things, people can spend on experiences, education, health, and relationships, things that make life better in the long run. This mindset also helps with saving money. When spending is focused on purpose, there is less temptation to waste money on unnecessary things. People who follow Ikigai are not afraid to invest in their passions, whether it's learning a new skill, traveling to explore cultures, or starting a meaningful project. They understand that real wealth is not about having more things, but about having a life filled with value. Ikigai reminds us to use money wisely and intentionally. When every dollar supports something meaningful, finances become simpler, spending feels good, and life becomes richer in more ways than one. Japanese minimalism is not about having less, it is about having more of what truly matters. Minimalist saving is the future. It helps you feel free, happy, and financially secure. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.